We want to welcome you to KeyDigital webinar series. We appreciate you being here with us. We appreciate you, your patience as we're just beginning to, here we go, to get started today. A few minutes behind schedule. Sometimes that happens. Thank you all for being here. So we want to tell you today about the KeyDigital app. This is a somewhat new release from KeyDigital. It's been out for about 9 months now, and we've had a few app updates, a few new product releases that have, upon releasing to the market, been immediately app ready, controllable by the KeyDigital app. It's for all iOS devices, okay? So it's not on Android. It is on iOS, the KeyDigital app. And we think this is going to be a huge tool in the way you are able to sell KeyDigital professional digital video products and the way your clients are going to interface with your audiovisual system that you sell them. So what is the KeyDigital app? Is it compass control? No, it is not compass control. So if you're familiar with KeyDigital, we actually now have two portable device interface methods of controlling products. One of them is compass control. Compass control has been in the market approaching 5 years now, and it is our professional control system, meaning that it not only controls KeyDigital devices, as pictured on the left here, KeyDigital's compass control also can control third-party IR, RS-232, and TCP/IP controlled devices from Compass Alliance partners, and really any devices that are controllable via IR, RS-232, or TCP/IP. Not only audio-visual devices, but also automation, lighting, security, thermostat, HVAC, shade control, distributed audio systems, audio and media streaming devices, video conferencing devices, audio DSPs, and more. All of the popular integration categories that Compass Control has brought KeyDigital into jobs being integrated with. It is not KeyDigital, however. The KeyDigital app is its own app. It is its own being, if you will, and it is a free control app that will be controlling all KeyDigital app-ready products. It's ideal for commercial applications on a budget. What does that mean? Well, you could think of the KeyDigital app as the control panel of the future. Instead of walking to the equipment rack to press buttons on the face of the KeyDigital equipment, you can hand your client, you can have your client download the KeyDigital app. You don't even have to do it for them. Download the KeyDigital app on your client's iPhone and iPad. They're going to scan the network, as we'll describe to you soon, and they'll be able to control their KeyDigital app-ready products. So imagine a sports bar that they want to step into distributed video, but they don't have a huge budget for a proper control system. Perfect installation application for the KeyDigital app. Think of a house of worship or a presentation space that has a dedicated operator for the audiovisual system at that church and more. Yet another perfect application for the KeyDigital app. We see many house of worship installs done on a budget that the operator is perfectly happy hopping from one app to the next. And in our app, they'll control all the video distribution and routing. And in, say, an app for their audio mixer, they're able to control the faders, etc., just hopping from one app to the next. One of the benefits of the KeyDigital app is that with various devices of the KeyDigital app, you are able to program user-friendly names. Your end user can use the system and create presets For example, in a sports bar, they want to create a preset for morning mode, DJ mode, digital signage mode, and more. They're able to configure the switcher system, the input-output selection as they desire, and then create a new preset out of it, or call existing presets in their preset database, and even delete existing presets if they become dated or perhaps are no longer desirable. And we think this is the gateway to a professional control system. So don't turn down jobs because you can't control or sell your control system anymore. Instead, use the KeyDigital app because your clients will love the fact that they can control their video system off of their smartphone, off of their iPad, and they will say to you, hey, we love this. How do we now control our projector from our iPad? How do we now change the channel of our DirecTV and Dish Network boxes? How do we control the lights, adjust the volume level in the speakers from our iPad and iPhone? And that is when you could step up to a professional control system such as KeyDigital's Compass Control or your preferred control system. What products are KD app ready? Well, as I said, the KD app has been out for about 9 months, so it's any product released right around that time and later that are IP controllable. And the very first product we released at that time, the product in fact that we had in mind was our Enterprise AV system. You see the SKUs on the left. This is an HD over IP 1080p compatible system that allows you to create a video matrix out of a managed network switch. No longer do you need the chassis in the rack with cookie cutter input-output configurations, for example, 4x4, 8x8, 16x16, etc. If you need a 5x27 system, you could build that with Enterprise AV using 5 transmit units and, 27 receive units. You can build a matrix switcher of that desired configuration. You could go to very large systems with Enterprise AV, and for more information on Enterprise AV, just go to our YouTube channel. We have a recent webinar that was done with plenty of information about the Enterprise AV system, setup, configuration, etc. Or just jump right to the product pages that you see itemized on the left, and you'll be able to gather more information for the Enterprise AV system. But it was important to KeyDigital that when we released this Enterprise AV, our HD over IP system, that there be a control gateway, a control interface that regardless of if a third party, a professional control system was installed, your end user had a beautiful GUI to work with. Because if you've worked with HD over IP from some of the competitors, you know that they don't offer such a convenient way and ease of use for your end user to interface with the control system. And all the competition on HD over IP seems to be, in fact, extremely limited when offering control systems to control their HD over IP systems. And that's where KeyDigital's Enterprise AV system has the competition beat. There are more control options. We in fact do not limit your control options, either controlling through the KD app or controlling via third party when you add a KeyDigital KeyDigital control gateway into the system. And for more information on that, you just go to the product pages for any of these model numbers that you see listed on the left in blue, and go to the download section and you'll find all of the information necessary. So what's the next KeyDigital app ready product? That would be the KD VW 4x4 Pro video wall processor. It's an external video wall processor enabling you to sell and install a video wall to your clients at prices that have never been so low. You could even use consumer displays to create a video wall because of the panel flip feature built into KD-VW 4x4 Pro. Now, the beautiful thing about this product is it's not just the traditional 2x2 video wall. In fact, I didn't even picture that here, did I? We have a total of 8 video wall modes that you see here. And guess what? The KD app allows you to choose any of those video wall modes, or choose it or select switcher mode, meaning that it will act as a 4x4 seamless matrix switch. Seamless meaning when you switch from source A, B, C, or D to another source A, B, C, or D, there is no frame break on your monitor, television, or projector. So it's a really great product that will enable you to deliver video wall to your client at never before seen prices, at prices that will be approximately 1/3 or even 1/4 the price of using professional video wall monitors out there, maybe even as little as 1/10 the cost. So go to KD-VW 4x4 Pro's product page on our website for more information there. Next, we have our multi-view seamless matrix switcher, the KD-MLV 4x2. This product has been in the marketplace for over 2 years now and continues to be KeyDigital's most popular and exciting product on the marketplace. Year after year, trade show after trade show, people are just blown away by the speed, rich feature set, and flexibility of the KD-MLV 4x2. It's the ultimate picture-in-picture product. You have any of your 4 inputs. In fact, there's actually a total of 8 input connections, so it's perfect as an 8x1 switcher for your conference and conference and training room applications. You can do full screen mode and switch source to source seamlessly. That's a tongue twister. Try saying that one 5 times fast. You could do seamless switching in full screen mode. You could show all 4 input sources on the screen at the same time in equally sized quadrants, or you can break the screen into 1 primary and 3 secondary smaller windows, as we depict here on the right-hand side in those various blue screen mode images. And it even will output 4K resolution. Its maximum input resolution is 1080p, but when you're in that quadrant mode, as the large image depicts, you'll have 4 small 1080p images, which creates an overall 4K image, and you could do all of that just by getting your MLV 4x2 product, the KeyDigital App Ready product, on the network with your iOS device. Do your scan and connect, and you're looking here at this pre-built GUI that your end user will have to work with. And it's not only the really advanced products, even the basic or even a traditional matrix switchers. We have 2 flavors of matrix switchers. Firstly, our HD-Base-T plus HDMI matrix switchers, KD Pro 6x6 CC and KD Pro 8x8 CC, can be compatible, or are app ready. You see the 2 products on the right. Now, what's beautiful about these products, they're perfect for commercial applications like conferencing, corporate, and house of worship applications, because they have simultaneously active HD-Base-T plus HDMI output connectors that show the same identical mirrored image, if you will, on each one. So at the church, you're able to connect using the HDMI to the pulpit. Meanwhile, send the HD-Base-T output to the projector, showing the same thing at the same time without sacrificing additional outputs. Now, these products include half of the available HD-Base-T receive units. So the 6x6 includes 3 and the 8x8 includes 4 of our KD XSW RX receive extenders. They are HDBaseT at 70 meters, and this is a fully HDCP 2.2 compliant matrixing system. And what's unique about this, as you see above each chassis, we have the logo for the built-in compass control support of the KD Pro CC matrix switchers. That's what the CC stands for after all. So imagine you do a compass control installation for one of these commercial environments. You have the full out control system on a table or wall mounted iOS or Android device, and you have and you could have any employee with an iOS device download the KeyDigital app for free control of the video switcher simultaneously. Also able to create presets. So this is a very unique offering that you could almost have different privilege levels of control to the end user and their employees. And it's very similar 4x4 though, and 8x8 simplified HDMI matrix switchers with a very cool audio de-embedding connectivity on each and every output that gives you a de-embedded audio signal on analog and digital audio of the selected HDMI source. So it's de-embedded from the output side, meaning if I'm in zone 5 and I'm watching source 1, then the de-embed port for that output 5 is giving you the audio of that selected source 1. You see the RJ45 connectivity there, giving you that app-ready controllability. Also, HDCP 2.2 encrypted and supported compliant devices. These 4x4 and 8x8 CSA matrix switchers are. And imagine a huddle space or conference room where you only have 2 or 4 digital video sources, and your client wants to create an easy to use environment for their employees to collaborate. Look no further than KeyDigital's KD Pro 2x1, KD Pro 4x1, 2 and 4 input to 1 output HDMI matrix switchers, also with audio de-embedding. They can control those switchers right there on a mounted iOS device using the KeyDigital app. And there's also a plethora of other control options for the KD Pro 2x1 and KD Pro 4x1. They support auto switch mode, meaning that they can automatically jump to a connected input detected via a hot plug detection signal from a source, or a newly detected inactive signal if you unplug your laptop from the presenter. And there's even a trigger input so that you can hardwire a simple button to sequentially advance through the available inputs of the KD Pro 2x1 and KD Pro 4x1. So those are the very cool products and new products that are KD app ready. There will be more coming this time by June when we release another slew of products at the Infocom show down in Orlando. You'll want to come to our booth to check it out. How does the KeyDigital app work? Now that you know what the KeyDigital app is and what products support the KD app, how does the KD app work? Well, the first thing you must do is configure the network settings on your KD app ready product, because currently KeyDigital products are not DHCP. I repeat, KeyDigital app ready products currently are not DHCP. They are a static IP address, and in fact, most of the KD app ready devices have a default static IP address of 192.168 0.239, as we will describe to you in this setup video that you can view on our YouTube channel. So I'm going to go ahead now and turn the presentation over to KeyDigital's own Chantel, who will teach you how to configure the network settings for your KD App Ready device.
Hi, I'm Chantel from KeyDigital's technical support, and we've been getting a lot of questions on how to do this. So today, I have a quick video on how to set up your IP device using just a CAT cable and your PC. You will need a PC, a CAT cable, and hyperterminal software, such as PuTTY or TerraTerm. Today we'll be using TerraTerm. Let's get started. You're going to open up your browser, and you're going to go ahead and search for TerraTerm. I typically download from the CNET website. I'm going to click on that link. And I'm going to go ahead and click on download to initiate. Once it downloads, I'm going to go ahead and start the installation. And it's important for you to download the software because once we change the IP of the computer, we won't be able to access the internet anymore. Standard installation at this point is perfectly fine. I won't launch it just yet because we're going to go ahead and change the IP of the PC, and then we'll be able to launch the software. We're going to go ahead and open up our network settings. We're going to right click on it, and we're going to choose Open Network and Sharing Center. At this point, we're going to go ahead and choose on the left hand side, Change Adapter Settings. Once we're here, we're going to make sure that the wireless is disabled. So if you have Wi-Fi enabled at that point in time, you need to disable it. Once we disable the wireless, we're going to go ahead and right click on the Ethernet, and we're going to go ahead and click on Properties. We're going to then choose Internet Protocol version 4, or IPv4 for short. We're then going to choose Properties. Default is set to automatic, and here's where we're going to go ahead and build our mock network. We're going to choose Use Manual IP Address. Since our devices have a default network identifier of 192.168 and a default host identifier of a 0.network, we're going to go ahead and type in any IP address that fits within that realm. For instance, we're going to be using 192.168.0.210. That's going to be the IP address of this PC. Default IP addresses of all of our units are 192.168.0.239, so please refer to your manual. Then we're going to go ahead and choose subnet mask field. It will automatically populate. Next step we're going to go ahead and do is change the IP address of the default network, in this case our mock network. So we're going to use 192.168.0.1. We're going to go ahead and launch TerraTerm at this point. And once we've launched TerraTerm, we can go ahead and type in the IP address, but it's important to select Telnet and not leave it on the default, which is SSH. Once we select Telnet, it's going to automatically update the TCP/IP port, which is going to be 23. We're going to go ahead and type in the IP address in the top field. So once again, that's going to be 192.168.0.239. Once it opens up and it connects, we can go ahead and type in the 3 commands that we're going to need in order for the IP address to change. I find it is much easier to follow along with the manual in order for you to type in the correct commands, but I will put it on the screen for example purposes. In order to change the host IP of the device, such as the KD VW4x4 Pro, the command would be SPCETIPA, followed by the IP address and 3 characters all across the board. For example, 192.168.002.239. The next command that will change the IP of the router is as follows: SPCE-TIPR. Finally, the last command that we are going to send will apply and reboot the network settings, and it is SPCE-TIPB. Once again, you can always reference the manual for the commands. Once we've done those 3 steps, we won't be able to access it anymore on the network that we've created since the IP address has been changed. At this point, you can go back into the settings that we just went to in our network settings and change it back to automatic once you connect your PC back to your normal network and you connect your actual device. Like I said, in this case we're using a VW 4x4 back to the network as well. You'll be able to communicate to it, and there's a pretty easy way of testing this. You can do it 2 ways. One, you can just ping the IP address. That will give you a response by using the command prompt that's built into PCs, or Windows I should say. And then the other way that you can test to see if you're getting a response is by actually opening up your browser, and you're going to type in the IP address and wait for the web-based configuration site to populate. Once you've done those steps, your device is set up and you are all good to go using it and programming. So thank you for watching this video, and if you ever have any questions, you can always contact us at KeyDigital Technical Support via email, which is going to be tech@keydigital.com. That's TECH@keydigital.com. You can also give us a call Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., 914-667-9700. Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you very much, Chantel, for that instructional video. And if you missed any of those details, do not worry. You can actually check them out yourself by going to any of the product pages for KeyDigital App Ready products. For example, I look here on our web page. Here is the matrix switchers 8x8 CSA that I referred to you to earlier. I hit the download/specs tab, and here we are, network setup video tutorial. Network setup video tutorial. It's on any IP controllable device. In fact, all of the current IP controllable devices, you just jump right over there and you can review that video to make sure you've got all those steps necessary to configure your app ready products. And finally, after configuring your product, you will scan and connect. The KeyDigital app will scan your network for KeyDigital App Ready products and automatically connect to them. Now, how that actually works is it is a 30-second process each and every time, regardless of if it is if there's one KeyDigital App Ready device or more. It will always be 30 seconds again, because we're not searching for DHCP devices. We're scanning actually all of your network addresses 0 through 254. So it always takes 30 seconds, and you'll be able to find that, or that's how the app works. It finds devices that way. So what do you do next? How do you get started? Well, first and foremost, of course, you download the app from the iOS App Store onto your iPads, iPhones. Supports all the iOS interfaces. Once you download that app, you're able to either choose demo products or scan your network, as we depict there in the larger image in the middle, and connect to control your KD App Ready devices using the KeyDigital app. Now, of course, the other thing you want to do is specify KeyDigital. There's no easier tool to do so than using KeyDigital's system design group, where Chantel and other system design group representatives will put together a free system design. Typically, it only takes 2 days to turn that design around to you. And it's really super simple. Just go to keydigital.com, press the technical bar across the home page. I might as well show you right now. Keydigital.com, technical. We press system design group here. And doesn't this look familiar? Here you are. Press the blue button for the Key Digital System Design Group questionnaire, and it really comes down to the top 5. Video sources. How many are they, and what are they? Displays and projectors. How many, and where are they located? Tell us the room name, the zone name if you wish. We can make this presentation, this design especially customized to your end user's application. The distances, or at least the maximum distance utilized, so that we can be sure to specify the correct extender model over Cat5 wire, and the resolution. Do you want 1080p or 4K? We do have different solutions and systems for each. And how do you wish to control it? The KD app, Compass Control, or a third-party control system, just so we know, because when it is a Key Digital control method, we can depict that in your system design from Key Digital's system design group. You edit this source or print it out and hand write it. That's fine with us. Take a picture of it, scan it in on a scanner, however you got to do it. Submit it to sdg@keydigital.com, and we, with your dealer information, just put all that in your title there, your signature of your email, for example, and where you purchase Key Digital products through. And 2-day turnaround time, page 1, a line diagram, page 2, a complete Key Digital bill of materials, so that you can hand that breakout to your Key Digital sales representative. With that said, all of that said, we're going to turn it over to you for your questions. Please use the GoToMeeting chat panel to submit them, and don't be shy. If it's on your brain, it's probably on someone else's brain as well.